Today we're looking at what I call Akpabio, and we start with the song, The Wall Behind Me, the cross before me, the wall behind me, the cross before me, the wall behind me, the cross before me, no turning back, no turning back. Actually, Akpabio is also my surname, but this is not about self-promotion. And a rough translation of Akpabio is actually first city or first estate. And this has some bearings in terms of, the theme that we're actually considering in today's podcast. And we see this in Jude chapter 1, verse 6. And the angels which kept not their first estate, but left their own habitation, they had reserved in everlasting chains under darkness unto the judgment of the great day. So this is basically referring to fallen angels, of course, who are now demons and whatever else, in the employ of the devil. So basically what had happened was that they left their first estate. So they were clothed in majesty, they had a lot of glory, but they willingly left that estate. And of course, there's a lot of speculation in terms of why they left the estate. Some commentators have the view that it's the beauty of humans that made them leave that estate. But whatever it is, by neglecting the glory and the majesty that God had conferred unto them, they are now being reserved, in everlasting chains unto the judgment of the great day. And there are lessons to be learned from this. And you can see 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 4. For if God did not spare the angels who sinned, but cast them down to hell and delivered them into chains of darkness to be reserved for judgment, I did not spare the ancient world, but saved Noah. Then the reference to Sodom and Gomorrah, what is the guarantee that you are saved if you want to live a life of sin? You are not saved from the world to come and start living the life of sin as a believer. And it is very clear in verse 9, the Lord knows how to deliver the godly out of temptations and to reserve the unjust under punishment for the day of judgment. You don't want to be part of the unjust. We're not saying that people are perfect, but as long as we have the right posture, God is able to help us to continually live a life that is above sin and a life that is pleasing to Him, so that we do not, we are not pushed out of our first estate.